Hey, what's up? No, it's like I don't know for sure what the documentary is going to be about or at this point. Like I don't know if that was just Rotten Tomatoes or what it was. All I know is that I got sent by a few fans that title, and I know that that title isn't the best title. To put the fame, the fantasy, and then the fallout, and then thirst trap. I think everything about it is just kind of not shining a positive light on um I think it's just not shining a positive light. I think like yeah, you can focus on all of that for sure, right? Whatever sells. Like I have been told that whatever sells, like they are trying to, make it interesting and show everything. But if you're doing that, I want to make sure that you're mostly shining a light on everything that's great that's happened because I think the fact that I've changed people's lives in so many ways, got people doing more things, I've seen the smiles on people's face, I've seen the way they've looked in 2020 to how they look now, all of these things. I think if that's not focused on mainly, then I don't even think I think it's a pointless documentary, to be honest with you. I didn't see that they put the word cult. They put the word cult? Okay. In my eyes, it looks like there's a lot of people on this is how I look at it politically. I look at it they're far left and they're coming at us very hard about and they're very jealous and they're coming at us as thinking like all those words are very far left, culty, like you can kind of see it. You know what I'm saying? And I think ever since I've been here, it's been more down to earth and I think it's honestly disgusting, to be honest with you. I think I think honestly kind of feels like it was set up and it wasn't the best. I don't know though for sure. Like I have a lot of respect for the producer because well I think I do. Right now I can't really say I do because I don't know exactly what's gonna happen. Um but as a person I respect, but if it doesn't go the way I want it to go, I'm not gonna be happy with it. I can't fake that. I can't if it's not the way that I want it to go, then I shouldn't even have done the documentary in the first place. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Um, like it should have been all about me, not about whatever they think about it. Because in my opinion, I heard a lot of like the crazy fans, the craziness, all these words, and it's just backfiring on me at the end of the day because um it's just downplaying what happened and it's actually very detrimental to um someone's life, to be honest with you. Like you can let things slide, right? But it actually becomes very detrimental to somebody's life. Um like long term. Like it actually does. It stays in someone's head for years and years and years when something's pushed on them in a wrong way. Um, and it's actually very like very detrimental. And that's the only reason why I'm standing up so hard right now, because I've already been through the nonsense of um the last years of people hating, people doing this, people contacting my family, this and this. Not you guys. The whole thing in there too with like getting close to my family, there's been nothing but support to my family. That's something that's kind of rubbing me off too. It wasn't that people were trying to do this and do that. There's been nothing but support um to my family. So there's been nothing bad from my fans other than support. So like the fact that this is getting like in any way a negative outlook is in my eyes just not okay. Like I don't know. Like I'm pretty upset with it, honestly, just because I was like having a good morning this morning. I was gonna go fishing today. Um and then when I got a text um from a fan just telling me, don't listen to the title. And listen, I don't know, but I just don't like at Thirst Trap I thought okay, whatever. But then, oh my, I didn't even read this. This is the worst part. This is the worst part that I didn't even read. Power, control, and cult of William White. That I don't like. That I don't like. Like acting like there's some rules in the system that if people don't follow, or like I have some control over people. That's horrible. I didn't even read that part. That's probably the worst part. Um, but honestly, guys, like to be honest, this is gonna backfire hardcore on a lot of people that were doing a lot of wrong. And I think they deserve every penny of it, to be honest with you. Um, so I'm not really, it will. It will. And that's why I was saying, I said, be careful what you wish for, because you're messing with the wrong person. And I'm not saying that in like a cocky way. I'm saying that like truthfully. You're messing with the wrong person. And you try to take someone for you try to use someone for vulnerability and then it backfires at you, you know. Um so yeah. Yeah, for sure. I gotta watch it first and then make my decision for sure. But the title, if that's the title, this is why we're doing a lot of ifs, if you can listen. We're doing a lot of ifs because the title itself is if that is the title itself says a lot, you know. If that was the title itself says a lot. Like you don't even have to watch it if you just listen to the cult thing does it for me, to be honest with you. Um and that's why I was nervous doing it though when I look back at it, because I look at it and I think, oh, I was very like looking at it and I'm like, I had a feeling like what's going. But I was like, okay, let's do it. This is gonna be good. And realistically, any publicity is good publicity. So, because why I say that is because you stand on your own 2 feet at the end of the day. So, um, the more publicity is the best publicity. And to be honest, that's why I did it, is for publicity. Um, but the whole but also you have to stand your ground. So if someone's calling you a cult or something, or if someone's saying it's just a really negative outlook, then it's not a good deal. Uh, I don't know. I just don't think it has my best interest at the moment. But we haven't seen it. That was Rotten Tomatoes, so I don't know if. But for Rotten Tomatoes to have the Thirst Trap, the real name of it, and it's so precise, that means somebody in the industry was gave that to Rotten Tomatoes. There's 2 episodes. But yeah, I snapped this morning. And I get the thing, they want to make people watch it, right? Um, so it's like I get that, right? Like they want to make people watch it. But like doesn't mean you can't add like the greatness of it. You can put that in the title too. Or maybe take out cult, because that's cult is not in any way a positive outlook. Because cult, in my eyes, is something that's just detrimental to society because it's spoken of in like a negative way. Like when you think of like Charles Manson, he was a cult leader. He was killing people, holding people hostage, doing horrible things, right? Um, so that's a cult. It's just not appropriate for sure. Um, I think why it will backfire on them is because they were in my eyes right now, it looks like they were so into the social media part of it instead of looking at the actual part of it, if you guys know what I mean by that. Like they were so looking into the social media part about it, like all the craziness, instead of taking a step back and looking at the actual part of it, the trying to better. Basically, how I look at it is trying to have a community trying to better, a community that supports the whole app, the whole world, the whole everybody. The I need someone, I text someone, I do this, like that's just something that's absolutely amazing. Um, so when it comes to like the craziness, the fantasies. There's no fantasy though. Yeah, okay, we get the odd person, or there's a lot of haters that have those fantasies more like. But my real fans that are here, it's more, yeah, you can have a fantasy for sure, but that's not the whole thing about it. It's more like, oh, I love to see Will, you know? So I even think that word's I don't really like. Of course, I signed everything, but um, like I had to sign a contract, right? And knowing me, I'm not even reading the contract. I'm just signing shit, right? Because I'm getting told that this is going to be good, this is this. I did read it, obviously. I got a lawyer to read it, but I don't even trust lawyers because they don't know your best interest. Only you know your best interest, right? And even Bill read it for sure. No offense to Bill, don't trust Bill either. I don't trust anybody, just so you guys know. Because you know why? Because nobody has my best interest. I have my best interest. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I can trust you to a certain point, but I can't trust you fully with my life, right? Um, Obviously not, right? So yeah, I think it's a lot of backtracking, but I think there's nothing bad I could. It's not like I'm signing my life away, guys. You're signing a documentary for what they put on you. Whoop-de-doo. It's not like I'm signing a contract to the court or something crazy like that. It's a documentary. You know what I'm saying? It's not the end of the world. Um, but it's obviously, you know, most look after the financial part, not the context. Yeah, the financial part. And now I'm worried about how when we talked how they like because now I'm thinking both sides. So I'm thinking, what if they twisted questions in a way and like it just wasn't I wasn't answering them the best or because I'm also looking at both sides, but the way they can twist it and turn it and put it in can look totally different. Um, but I could also be talking from their side. I could be talking from their side, what they what they see, but it's and yeah, okay. Yeah. but still, it's like, a lot of it feels for me right now, it feels a little fishy. Can you prepare before you play? Yeah, I think they're gonna send it to me pretty shortly. I honestly said I don't even want to watch it, um, because I was just mad about the title. But yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Can you guys still see me right now? Okay, beauty. Yeah, I'll definitely watch it. Yeah, I think like I could call and ask questions, but I think the most important thing moving forward right now is watching it and like seeing how it goes, and then also asking and then relating the watch to the title. Um, and just kind of seeing like, you know, um, how it is. I don't know how it is exactly. So I just gotta see um how it is. But yeah, I thought I would share with you guys because it's about everything. And I think when I look back at the questions, I think there was a lot of it about uh, I think there was a lot of questions about uh like with fans stalking and stuff, and obviously like yeah, that happened. But when I look back at it, there was a lot of I wouldn't look at it as such a serious thing. I would think like if Justin Bieber, again, I use this as an example, is walking down the street, I would try to find him. Yeah, there's Justin. Um, but I think the thing that pisses me off is like the cult and the people following and kind of the way they're looking at it, trying to understand where they're looking. Yeah, I feel baited a bit for sure. Feel set up. I think that's the best word. I think you look at somebody in a vulnerable situation and you set it up where you can make a lot of profit from it, but still be safe in your own bubble. Um, but I think those are the people we're after, to be honest with you. In my opinion, I think those people are the worst people in the world to society. I think that's not growth, that's destruction, you know. But I don't know for sure again. But as we speak right now, it's definitely it's not looking the best because that title just doesn't look the best. And the way they're saying, yeah, for sure, we'll talk after I watch it for sure. They want to drama because it sells. Exactly. That's the only thing. Like I get it, right? I get the whole drama. Uh, like I get it. I get the whole drama thing. And I understand, like for sure. I hope that I would just hope that it would say in the title like a little more positive, maybe with like a turn of like thirst trap, the craziness or whatever, just because, like life can be crazy. I know this morning I had a great talk with my ex-girlfriend and we're just exes and we're good, but we're normal people. We're happy for each other. Was our relationship crazy? It was crazy. Do we hate each other? No, we love each other as people. So it's just like um the bad people though would be focusing on the craziness and beating us up about a relationship that we went through to work on each other to get to a better place, right? So but those are the nitpicker drama people. Those are nitpicking, drama, negative, no growth, detrimental, don't get anywhere. Those are those people. And there's a lot of people on the internet. I can even look at a lot of you guys that can be like that, to be honest with you, a lot of the time. Because you guys are on the internet all the time. And it's just like trying to look for something new, trying to do this. But I would just recommend that's not a good lifestyle to live in any way because it doesn't get you anywhere, right? Drama sells bags of shit. I think you should have added that at the end. Drama sells bags of shit. That's what it does. So I don't know if you want to sell bags of shit, go for it. Yeah. Listen, I'm not trying to change the title. Like the reason why I'm saying I'm not trying to change the title is because I trusted somebody to do a documentary with me to put the negative and the positive because it's not like the whole ride has been 100% positive. I've been online cursing people. I've been online chirping people. I've been I've had people chirp me, come from like I've had the whole fucking nonsense. So I obviously wanted like everything where it's just like, what we overcame, me coming back on live saying sorry, talking about it, owning mistakes, talking to people, blah 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 blah. Because that's how you get um it's called life. It's not drama, it's called life. That's how you get life. It's how you live life. It's how your life becomes meaningful. That's where we come to meaning. Um, so yeah, I wanted a meaningful life. Of course, who doesn't, right? In a respectful way, and that's the only way to have a meaningful life is in a respectful way. Um, so it's not really about me changing the. It's if it's not a good documentary, it's not a good documentary. It's not really about me changing it or anything. It's just I put the trust, I signed the trust over, and I let them run with it. It's just I knew, to be honest, that this day would come and I'd have to stand up and say what I have to say. Uh, but yeah, I think the only thing that worries me is I was in a state where um I think a lot of what I oh Suze, thank you for the 10 gifted. I think a lot of the state that I was confused and blameful, worried. Um, so kind of grabbed me at the bottom there, you know? Um, because I do think that. I think like I look back and I say, this happened. I think there's a lot of truth in all of it, but I think it's not the full truth. I think there's a lot of truth in all of it, for sure. Uh, like I'll use this for an example. I stopped playing hockey because I was smoking weed too much with the boys. Right? Do I truly believe that it was that? I think that was a part of it, but I don't think that was the reason I quit hockey. I really don't. I think there's so many other reasons, and I think one of the reasons, to be honest, is that I wasn't with my dad from a young age and working on myself and loving myself because I didn't have that. Like when I have my father now, that father figure. Stacy, thank you so much for the one gifted. Now having that father figure, it pushes me to like get over things, do things, be a man, right? Because you need that. You need that father figure. You need that do things. So I think there's just so many reasons why it just drifted off, but it was easy for me in that moment to just blame smoking weed with the boys. I shouldn't have done that. So it's partly the truth, but that's what I worry. It's like focus on one thing, right? Stephanie, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Has this made your reflection on your journey? I don't know what you're saying. Has this made your reflection on your journey? Catherine, thank you for the one gifted. Rita, thank you. What's your biggest concern that may come a documentary? I don't think I have like a biggest concern. I would say if like I ever downplayed something that's not true. So just say I'm like, yeah, like fans were stalking. Like, yeah, I could say that, but I don't want it to be fully focused on that because that's disrespecting as in any way. Um, or anyone in my life would be probably the biggest, probably the worst. Thank you, Pauline. Sorry, guys, it's lagging. Just give me a sec. Should be back now. Rhonda, thank you. Exaggerated. I think that's the biggest thing. I think it's easy to exaggerate things. So I think that's what I'm worried about for sure. Mary, thank you for the 10 gifted. Okay, it's good now. Perfect. No, I think like, should you set up interviews and stuff? Like, can you set up interviews? Annie, I'm doing one right fucking now. Use your noggin. Do you know what I'm saying? No offense. There's no fucking setting up interviews. It's William White is where he is. Jill, thank you. Kelly, thank you. People can watch what I'm saying right now. They can find me right now. If they watch the interview and they're intrigued by me, they're gonna find me. Doesn't matter what they see, it matters who I am. So the truth stands with my feet, is what I'm saying. It doesn't stand anywhere else. Yeah, of course you mean media, but this is media. I'm on social media as we speak. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if I go to CT fucking news and do something. It's the same fucking shit. The exact same. The exact same. Doesn't change my life in any way. What does change my life is getting walked all over and not just coming on and saying something or not or no, what does change is not talking to you guys, to be honest with you. Sure, Suze, thank you for the 10 gifted. D Rose, thank you. Because it's my platform. So if I want to continue to have this platform, I obviously need to speak my truth, right? Sure, Suze, thank you for the 10 gifted, right? Yeah, and they can interview me for sure. Um, but I need to take those interviews. Um, no, like I think like you guys are just all pieces of shit. Fucking culty bitches, you know? No, but I think everything's gonna work out, guys. I think it's all good. At the end of the day, everything's gonna be okay. I didn't like that title. I was pissed. I kind of snapped. Carissa, thank you. Um, guys, I'm going to be right back. I'm gonna grab um I'm gonna try to put the Wi-Fi on because for some reason my phone Wi-Fi is like kind of bugging. Um, because it's really laggy, it's really delayed, so I'll be right back.